like, not scaling spells kind of dookie on them.
So, how many spell slots would I have total then?
2.
Just 2?
Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, no, while you're all trying to patch up your wounds and whatnot, these 2 owl bears are just tearing these fucking bodies into unrecognizable hunks of flesh and feather.
Alright, so we, they're eating those, we carved this one, and we got, some more food for the trip.
You also heal that. You get 9 extra.
Ah, okay.
And I have no spell slots.
Oh, that fully healed me. Okay. Because I lost 15 health. That's 15 total. There.
Man, it must be nice to be good at math.
It's
You just put the numbers together.
I'm also
it's not
double checking with a calculator as I have no faith in my own ability.
Now I understand why warlock cantrips are so powerful.
Yeah, because you get 2 spell slots.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Literally, the whole class is so then I just started blasting.
Yeah. Whoa, hello?
Calm down.
Hello?
It wasn't that funny.
Sorry, I choked when I laughed, and then just downhill
fine.
from there.
Are you
It's
okay?
fine. You good, man?
Alright.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Nim thanks Celeste. She's very appreciative.
Wait, before you go, I want to see if she looks fine. If, like, she looks dazed or there could be any long-term effects from this.
Nim gives a twirl to show she's healthy.
I still must use this rectal thermometer to check for concussion.
No. Nim also immediately says, so what's the special hug
Come on.
you're talking about?
You don't trust me? You don't trust me? The rectal thermometer is a necessity.
That's really personal.
My warlock cantrip rectal thermometer
Allows me to inspect the consciousness of an individual.
I did say they were powerful.
Nothing is more powerful than rectal thermometer.
Alright.
Also, Nim asks, so what's the special hug you were talking about earlier?
Well,
Just
you see,
fucking
man,
draws her
two-
close and
When
just
2 adults love each other very much.
love each other.
I'm gonna think about the when I was like pulling her. You need to turn around,
Nim turns
and
around.
I'm just gonna wrap my arms around her waist and just like pull her in for a hug and rest my head on her shoulder.
Nim's been
Oh.
hugged for the first time in like 10 years.
You did have me scared back there. Why would you trust these ferocious creatures?
Does Nim know she was charmed?
Magic, you dumb bimbo.
You
No, but-
dumb bimbo.
Does Nim know she was charmed?
Yeah,
I mean,
you're a magic
I think we all
user.
could've-
If you can't for yourself say Nim would realize what happened after she came out of it, you can roll an Arcana check to see if you recognize. But that
I
would be
hope
up
they
to...
teach them that.
They would, which is why I'm leaving it up to you to say, like, how good is Nim is recognizing conditions.
I'd say the base status effects she'd recognize.
Would charming be a base status effect?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
something that people
Then
try to
you
do a lot.
understand this.
Yeah, so Nim's like, yeah, I was charmed. Not really up to me.
You are right, but do be more careful in the future.
But thank you for worrying. And Nim, like, pats Celeste's arms, because this is a weird position.
Yeah, I'm gonna let go.
Alright, everyone just...
Do not worry. I'm gonna whisper to myself as she walks away. Do not worry, Nim. That is all I do.
Special.
Nim just wants to, like, do these have anything special on them?
Owl bear beaks.
Does Dinkster still look a little hurt?
He's still a little hurt, but like he is busy tearing in. You're watching organs that you didn't know existed just coming out of this body. His entire front half is dripping in blood.
Bro, he got that drip. Okay,
Yeah, he got that. He got that Princulo drip.
Yeah, when
Come on,
he's
man.
finished...
Hey,
Nim will
it's
clean
not
up.
wrong. Crimson drip.
So
Damn.
I'm gonna hand Yellow one of my daggers.
I'll heal
and be
another
like,
D6 for that fella.
Let's
with
get
healing
to
light.
skinning and
You give him back 3?
Yeah.
Still not up to full, but
Yeah, but I was better. I don't want to use all my healing.
why do you get back at long rest?
Yeah, I get healing light back at long rest. I think
Well,
everything else
which
I get
for
back at
you
short
would
rest.
be a short, yeah.
Well, 4 hours. But
I mean, if you got on the aloe bears, you could literally go and meditate for a 4-hour trip.
maybe we'll see. It'll be a short rest anyway, so I could get my spell slots back, and then I can heal it.
Let's
With,
get the carving, shall we?
Yay, healing.
You go ahead.
So the one that Prin demolished.
Just, you know...
Prin and Yala, like, absolutely slaughtered. I'm gonna like offer Yala one of my daggers, and we're just gonna carve into it.
She'll
assume.
pull out one of her own.
All right.
So anyway, here you go. Have the thing for parrot bears added to your
It
bestiary.
looks like it's doing a dance.
Wait.
I've added the parrot bear to your bestiary.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
Wow.
He's a cute
Amazing.
little fucker. I'm glad he's dead.
But anyway,
He's so
while
cute.
you're doing this, off in the
Still charged.
off in the
Enemy
distance,
run.
too far to take an effect, you start hearing, "Where are you?" And it's just coming from both directions, far off.
Oh boy.
No,
We need
get
some
the
moves.
attention.
It's far,
Yeah,
but
wait,
you hear it in the distance. You got time, but that's all you got. Is time.
Okay,
Um,
so do you think it'd be a good idea for us to just like stay near the trees, and then I can do pass without trace, and we can just avoid more encounters for like an hour?
What
Is
does
this
pass
in
without trace
character
do?
or out of character?
Huh?
Just in character or out of character?
It's
Well,
out of
I'm
character. right?
asking out of character.
Oh, you do what you want, man.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
that's a good idea. So I'm for it.
I mean, do we need to stay in the?
So actually, that is something that like I couldn't really find a consensus on online because I think it's just a DM thing. So in the description of it, it says like a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. And nobody really knows if that's like an actionable thing or if the only thing you get is just the +10 to stealth.
It's just plus 10 stuff.
Yeah,
That's lame.
and can't be tracked by
That's
magical
lame.
means.
That's plus 10.
That's actually pretty good.
Plus
A
10 is
creature
very
that
good.
receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
So it's basically like almost an invisible barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, that's
And then-
what I wasn't sure of because some people were saying you have to actively be hiding, like you're not just like invisible.
Well,
From what you're
we-
saying now, it sounds like it is.
Well, we'd get a bonus to stealth, so we then have to stealth, meaning we'd have to find something to hide behind or through.
Or use some kind of spell that would enhance stealth. For example, make you
Well,
invisible or make a group of
This is
people.
a spell that enhances stealth.
Yeah, but like if
Ugh.
how I take it as a DM, if she used that and somebody else was to use some kind of invisibility spell or group spell, that would just go to helping enhance it, making it even better. See what I'm saying? Like it seems to me, pass without trace is meant to be a buff to kind of brute force your way through stealth checks, but the drawback is it can't be used on its own, which is fair. Buffs are allowed to be powerful because on their own they do jack shit.
Do you have like a different picture of this owl bear? Or like, can I get the base picture?
Well,
I
why?
mean, this is a pretty based picture
Based on what?
based on this dancing motherfucker.
What, the parrot bear or the owl bear? I'm confused.
the parrot bear.
That is actually the only kind of picture I could find of a parrot bear. The rest of people just, trying to color in tabletop miniatures.
All right, well, I'll make do with what I can.
If you find a better one, by all means, give it to me. But also, yeah, so in the distance you're hearing like, howdy, goodbye, Justin!
Justin? Oh god. Oh, is that the JB?
Goodbye! Run! Go! I got you! Like,
That is very
these are every single one of these are coming from a slightly different location, and they're far off, but there's a lot of different voices going on.
Can anyone mimic this
So-
and say anything to deter it?
Hey, DM, I would like to ready an action for Eldritch Blast.
Hey, yeah,
I'm just
sure.
holding up my glowing rock, and I'm like, every time I hear a voice, I'm gonna look in the direction, holding it out.
All right, we
So
gotta do.
Bella's gonna
hey,
ask if y'all want to just hide.
Yes, I want to leave and hide.
Yeah, let's avoid. So she like gestures towards the trees.
Are you seriously going to have us hide?
Do you
What?
want to fight more of those?
They were. I mean. Whatever.
I'll put it to you
Two of
this
our
way.
members almost died from
I'll put it this way. You can hear at least 12 different distinct voices.
Okay, so also, real quick, Nim's gonna cast Prestidigitation on Mr. Dink, and Mrs. Dink, so they're not covered in blood.
You might want to stop them from eating the corpses first, because otherwise they're just
I
going
have
to get
no
bloody
idea how
again.
we're gonna do that.
Yeah, that might be something you want to figure out. The voices are getting closer.
Yeah. So Hyella's gonna start heading towards at least
Um,
the tree line.
What if
I have an
I
idea.
set them on fire?
Okay, hold on. I have an
Okay.
idea. I'm gonna use mold earth. I'm gonna fucking bury all these corpses.
I don't know if that works.
I'm going to say they're probably bigger than 5 cubic feet of earth.
Is it?
Cons-
Hold on, let me check.
It's 5 cubic feet.
Shit.
That's 15 long by 10 wide times 3. That's a lot of cubic
You're right.
feet of
Yeah,
earth.
you're right.
You're going to be burying for a bit.
Okay, no, they're in weird positions. I can't just
Okay.
gust of wind this or something.
Okay, so I've been wanting to carve this thing since like they were having special
Yeah,
hunt
we've been
time.
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, you've been
Okay.
carving that.
So like, can we, like, do we roll something to see what we get?
Would you agree that sleight of hand might be for how much meat you get?
I'll sleight of hand
Of
anything.
course he would agree that.
He will sleight of hand.
I mean, that's the one thing I know off the top of my head that has to do with moving your
Or
hands
just
and
a
doing
base
actions.
dexterity.
It could be. It could be survival as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say
But
survival
I
is pretty
think both would work. I think both work.
good. I guess it's just a specialty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's sleight of hand for carving meat and shit, because you're doing that with your hand.
Okay, can I roll something other than a 9? Like 5 rolls have been a 9.
You either get above 20 or 9.
I hope
I
not.
honestly expected you to roll survival, but
It sounded like it was just sleight of hand though.
all right. So yeah, I want to take some of those feathers and I want to take some meat.
Alright, you get about a half pound of big old feathers. Like, each one of these feathers is probably about about 6 inches. But a half pound of those, and you get, it's a 19. I'll say you get another 30 pounds of meat. I mean, with the way that one got stabbed and sliced, some of the better areas to cut away from have been mooshed.
Nim,
Hey, good.
Yeah.
you can use prestidigitation to create a smell that they might follow.
Yeah, but it's like 10. So Nim's like, yeah, but it's like 10 feet from me. So,
You could keep
How many
it.
pounds? You said 30?
Keep
Yeah.
it nearby.
Yeah.
All
Can
right,
I-
so I'm going to, do the whole thing of
Smacking
Yeah.
something really fucking hard.
yeah, that wasn't even me. I'm gonna do the whole
Oh,
thing
okay.
of like twining
earphone
ration,
fell
all
out.
that.
Oh, you're good. It was,
All right.
It scared me.
Yeah, no, it was the earphone that has the microphone on it.
mm.
So
All
what's
right,
the
so-
plan? Are we hiding or what?
We might as well. And then I'm
We
gonna try.
We are trying to get these things to stop eating.
I'm gonna try to make an animal handling on them.
I can also.
to try and like get them.
Should I
And,
try
yeah.
to spook them?
Celeste, help me out
Duh.
here. They seem to like you too.
Do they? Which side is this one eating on? The right or left? The one that's in front of me.
He's eating the one in front of him, above his head.
Okay, so I'm gonna like slip past his behind and like stand over this corpse, I guess. Oh wait, no. Shit, I don't want to do that because then I'll go to the other side.
And I'm just gonna like sort of like whistle to them and like try to put my hands like I guess like on top of them and just sort of like whistle and try to like get them to come with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna like pet its neck or chin, whatever's not buried in the fucking meat. This is
it's-
Bessie Lee.
His whole fucking
What?
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, her whole fucking
That's
head
what
is
you
just inside this parrot bear with no head.
I like gently pet the shoulders.
Give me that animal handling. Beat me a 16.
Okay. with
Are we gonna
advantage?
do the help action? Yeah.
Or should we both roll?
I'll leave that up to you.
I mean, like, they
Help
both
whoever.
like us, and we were able to get advantage on other animal handling stuff.
Were we?
True, but they are very preoccupied eating
If you two
not
gonna
only
do
the.
something, I'll try it myself.
So I can use, like Brand was suggesting, I can use prestidigitation to make
not
like
like that.
harmless sparks on the bodies.
I'll just roll it.
Alright, I'll give you advantage.
Hey, thanks for the
You
advantage,
know-
buddy.
Actually, I was going to say, like, I might as well just roll it.
Well, you didn't.
Can I?
Wow.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Wow!
What is happening?
I don't have anything to.
Thanks for the
Animal
advantage.
Yeah, you got a 4 as opposed to a 4.
Does Fred notice they are not doing shit right? Like they're still eating.
No, they're still eating. I thought you were talking
I'm
about
way
whether
too
or not.
nervous around this thing chowing down.
Okay.
So-
Like she's literally just pulling fucking intestines and snapping them from where they're attached to.
I do not like it.
Nim, you can magic up some like noises and stuff,
Don't
right?
press the digitation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying a second ago. So
Make some like buzzing noises to spook them off,
Ooh.
okay.
and everyone else get the hell out of the way.
I have to be within 10 feet. You guys
You
are trying
are-
to kill me.
You are within 10 feet.
Right
They'll
here.
run
Of
away
one.
from you.
All right.
This one right here.
No, I can have 3 at the same time. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I'm gonna
wait
do
till
the
you guys
same.
leave. So
Where are you
please
guys
back
going?
off.
Back up right now.
There might be a stampede. Get over here.
There might.
All
So
right.
you're gonna do the bees? I'm gonna consider that another animal handling check.
This is a spell.
Okay.
It might be.
What's the components
Would
of
it
the
be
spell?
You make
Yeah.
a noise.
Are
Yeah.
they? But what about the
Prestidigitation,
buzzing?
I can make.
Would they keep eating if there was wasp buzzing around them?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because they don't like buzzing.
Yeah, I'll do too.
Here's the
'cause-
question: they don't like bees, but do they dislike bees out of fear as much as they hate owl bears out of
Parrot bears.
parrot bears out of pure disgust?
Well, let's hope they do. Let's hope
Yeah.
these.
Also,
Let's
cast
hope
it
our
and
owl bears
lost.
aren't bigots.
And then what do they roll? A wisdom check?
I guess we're
Probably.
over intelligence.
Well, the spell save DC does 14, so I guess it'd just be against that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, is it
Yeah,
wisdom or
I don't know.
intelligence?
I think it'd be like intimidations that you're trying to scare them with something they're afraid of.
That does kind of sound like intimidation to me.
You want me to
So-
roll intimidation.
So flex and Jim intimidate them.
What did you just say?
You heard me?
Does
That's
not
the
be like
problem.
Arcana? Because I'm using magic?
No,
intimidation.
intimidation.
Just intimidate.
Oh, okay.
See?
Oh, wow.
But the exact same as your spell save.
Yeah.
Except I was literally out of the room and didn't give a chance to give a number.
Oh.
So 10.
Yeah.
Mm,
Certainly do like that.
That's why I don't like the whole number thing. Like, you say it beforehand.
Yeah. Or would they like make an intelligence to see like what the hell that is?
Yeah, I'll have them roll a competing intimidation because they're also covered in blood.
So was Nam.
Yeah.
But that's her blood. She looks weak.
Okay, if
Yeah.
nothing else, Nim will use intimidating visage to scare them of her.
I mean that.
Oh wait, they're not on
One,
the
she
character
only- well,
sheet.
actually,
I can't
no.
do an intimidation roll. Fuck it.
Well, you can. You just do their charisma.
Mod.
Yeah.
On a D20? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for helping.
You're welcome.
That's how it be do.
Let me know if it passes or fails. I'm checking on in case it fails.
Oh, this is just the bees.
No bees. Yo, Jerry though?
No, that would work.
Yes.
They have a -2. That makes sense. They're animals.
Yeah. So Betelgeuse Ding looks up and he can't figure out where the buzzing's coming from, and he's getting distracted. He hasn't started moving, but he at least stopped what he was doing.
So now we can do animal handling at advantage. Question mark.
Come on, let's get a mosey on.
I have bread in my mouth. Fuck!
I would like to cast Friends on Betsy Lee here.
This is taking longer than expected, so y'all is just gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace. And
Yeah.
if we have to dive and hide behind one of these things, we can do that.
Trace without pass.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
thought it
anyway,
actually said that.
cast Friends. What the hell is it?
I'm casting Friends on Betsy Lee, so I have advantage on charisma checks.
Roll
I
me a
think she
charisma
needs to
and
make.
then
She
roll
needs to make a Wisdom saving throw to.
No, I think it's just
Would it?
you have advantage on it.
No, it has a spell save. They have to make a spell save.
And the spell ends, creature and it becomes hostile towards you.
I don't know if that's necessarily. I think that's just if it was already hostile.
I mean, you are trying to use
Directed
magic
at one creature of your
forcefully.
choice that isn't hostile.
Wait, I'd say wait until we see if Betsy is willing to listen or not before you cast Friends.
Okay.
So, was
Okay.
that just Betelgeuse?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
just
you.
10
I
feet
did,
in front
I
of her.
did two, so both of them have to do it because I can do two at once. 3 at once, I mean.
Well, I
So
thought
I
it
did
had to
two
be
prestidigitation.
10 feet
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, 10 feet from me. I can do both.
Yeah, it's also a sound.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing it on the
It's-
corpses. That
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
because they're eating the corpses.
Fair enough.
The corpses are full of bees. Again.
Okay.
These are full of corpses.
Yeah.
Trying to scare them away from them. I think my logic is sound.
I like how it took us several
Yeah,
sessions
it
to
works
get
on-
off the boat. And it's gonna take us several sessions to move from this spot.
Trying for that not to be the case. Anyway, yeah, no, both of them stop eating the thing. The bodies are buzzing.
Alright, please quickly Mulder on everything. More than
Alright,
one.
come on.
I can't. I'd have to do it in sections at a time. Then I would be like,
I'm just gonna try an animal handling them again.
yeah, me too. I'm gonna go up to Betsy,
I'll help either one if I can.
and I'm gonna act urgent. I'm gonna be like, oh, we need to go, Betsy. Like when you.
Don't do much.
Come on there, Mr. Dink. Let's get going. Can I get that advantage, Nim?
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. I like bread.
Samson was closer to Nim
Right.
anyway, so that's who she helped.
Bread's fantastic.
Yeah.
Ow. Sucks to be hungry.
Yeah,
But then
yeah,
you get
do.
to eat.
Yeah, but it sucks when you're trying to record. Anyway, so you both do it. You do so well on convincing Betsy that she looks at you and just nuzzles her face into you.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and back up. So
And-
if she wants to keep nuzzling me, then she has to follow me.
Yep, she just keeps nuzzling all that nice crimson drip all over you.
Yes,
Nim
you
will
are.
clean you guys in a sec.
You are very, very good, vile creature. No, I kid. You are only sometimes disgusting.
Yes, you now gain something from this experience. You know what the inside of a parrot bear smells like.
Yep, I bet it smells great.
Where are you moving to?
Found that out firsthand.
Where are you moving to? Just the light brush, or are you
yellow.
moving to the trees?
Get
Where
within
Yella
30
is.
feet of me.
All right, come on, Mr.
I'm gonna
Big.
move over here, so it has to. I'm not gonna have it walk over the
I'm
corpse.
gonna stand right next to Kiala.
So you guys can nestle in the brush, but the owl bears are too tall to scrunch down under it.
Then I'll walk
as long
alongside
as they're
the brush.
obscured.
I can cast minor illusion when something comes close.
There are trees in the dark green.
Cool.
Tall brush.
Well,
Alright, do we wanna dash wait or something?
Skedaddle.
I'm warning everyone. I am warning you. I'm not the best at stealth.
Yes, I could imagine.
I
Yeah,
don't think
I-
any of us are, except
I-
maybe two of us.
Hello.
I could have told you that.
Oh,
on
my
a rainy
my
day.
decks are pretty good, sister.
Nim doesn't know that. You're kind of upfront about everything.
I wouldn't say that.
Nim just
Alright,
sits
and-
into it.
So,
30 foot
we'll-
range. You don't have to be like hugging me.
All no, we all have to
Fred
be
is
one
going to
big
be
cuddle
right next
puddle.
to you. Fred is going to be right next to you.
Aww, little
Nah,
brother.
It's nothing personal. Shut up.
Nothing
I just
personnel.
imagine
kid.
she just puts her elbow on your shoulder and just leans on you.
Nothing personnel, kid. I'm just trying to be.
So you're
stealthy.
choosing to hide. Very well. All of you roll stealth.
We get plus
Yes,
10.
sir.
So because
Plus 10.
I have heavy armor, I get this.
Disadvantage.
Aw.
It's plus 10, by the way. It's plus
Yeah.
10.
Oh.
Yes.
Everyone remember to add your plus 10.
Okay, so 27.
27.
Yeah.
17.
You all make it.
Hold
Do it, coward. What'd you get?
Oh,
What?
oh, he's
31.
And then Prin just vanishes.
He got the highest out of all of us with disadvantage.
Yeah.
He.
Today's a good day.
Prin helps you hide so well that you stop seeing yourselves.
Oh
Damn.
no.
My
We're
heart
good
goes
at
into the
this.
map. We're gone. We're gone.
See ya,
Yeah.
suckers.
So the owlbears are included in that as well, right?
Or do you have to roll stealth separately for them?
I'm not rolling stealth for them.
Let's just say they stealth with us.
Okay, because I was gonna say if not, I will just.
They're beating a
cast
10
minor
and
illusion.
Hyala's adding 10, so like what's the point?
Oh, okay.
This, I'm gonna show you what Prin just did. I'm supposed to get in memes.
And memes. He's gone.
Nice.
This is-
With that sound.
I love that
effect.
the name of
Sounds
this
like
the name of this channel is Stank Ass. In lowercase.
Nim prestidigitates the sound as Prin just disappears from sight.
Oh, also, while we have a sec, I'm also gonna cast Prestidigitation on Celeste, Mr. Dink, and Betsy, so they don't have blood on them.
Thank you.
No problem.
You really
Does anyone
casted
else
it 3
need it?
times?
Yeah. Well,
It's
it's,
a
an
cantrip.
instantaneous effect so for that, so it's not like I need to have them all at once.
Anyway, y'all ready for your hiding to take fold?
Yep, and
Yes,
we just
yes.
follow the road.
So out of the forest while you're hiding comes one parrot bear, two parrot bear, another one.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't.
Just like a
March of the Parrot Bears.
Wow, these bears are very social.
Yeah.
They are parrots.
They are parrots.
Be quiet.
You still got that fireball handy?
Yes, actually.
We're moving away from this, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't just hide to hide. We're like
We're moving.
Good. Get going.
Yeah.
We can't. We can't see our.
You're the only one who can see us.
Well, no, if you hover over the right square.
Alright, I'm going. Woo!
Yep. I'm. Zoop. Oh, I actually made my icon disappear.
Oh, wait, we're in the map.
Yeah. I think it's now time to move.
We're gone.
maps,
We're gone.
DM.
We ran. We're not ran. We stealthily escaped.
Yeah, alright.
We fled from that
Whoa.
battle.
We got to the map.
Yeah. And as soon as they come up to the corpses, once you're 40 feet away, you're just all you start hearing is
Oh my god.
Aren't you glad that you got out of there?
And you want
Imagine
to
having
stay.
to roll 12 wisdom saving throws.
Oh my god.
By the way, Mr. DM, let me know when we have a short rest.
Oh,
Well,
well.
he said if you were riding one of the bears, and if this takes 4 hours, that is a short rest.
Well, that's a long rest for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
a short rest
is
is
usually
just
like half an hour.
chilling.
So anyway, anything you want to act out while you're riding while I'm setting up the next scene?
Is that a short rest?
No.
Do you walk for 4 hours without saying anything to each other at all?
Wait,
Hold on.
A 4-hour
is not
short
so
rest?
bad.
No, that's a long rest for me. A short rest is just like a 30-minute chill
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, okay. Well, same question. Do you walk for 4 hours without saying a damn thing to anyone
I'm
at
just
all?
No,
we
just
didn't
wanted
say
to
that.
make
I just
sure that
I just
the-
wanted to know if it was a short rest because I want to get my spell slots back. I'm chilling on the back of Betsy Lee. I'm petting her. And
My friend is walking in the front of the troop as he always is.
Says always when our first battle, he was not.
always, huh?
I did
So-
lead the charge on that one.
While I'm setting this up, tell me, who's on the Owlbears? Obviously not Prin, because he's a big boy and he leads.
I'm on Betsy Lee.
I guess I'd also be like on Betsy Lee, just like handling her while Celeste rests.
I'm gonna say
Where the hell
this
did Celeste's
fellow
token go?
is on the ground. Just
I
in the
literally
middle of
yeeted
everyone.
it so hard it disappeared. When you were doing the thing like you guys are just gonna stand there, I did like a selection over the entire black area and I yeeted the token so hard it just disappeared.
So, Nim, you riding on a bear?
Nah, Nim's walking.
Tiala, you walking?
For this instance, yes, because she wants to be able to like make sure she stays at the middle of the group.
Oh yeah, because pass without a trace. I'm gonna look down at Nim after 30 minutes drop when I get my short rest. Would you like to switch, Nim?
No, I'm good, but thank you.
She
the
is
short
quite
thing
comfy.
short for everyone?
If
So
you're
do-
resting,
do
yeah.
we get something? Oh, I guess does walking count
Depends.
as resting?
I don't know. That's why I made sure that I was chilling on the
No,
back.
you have to be stationary.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be stationary.
You could switch positions with me. Like,
Nah, I'm good.
So
I think I
anyway-
lost 6.
You know,
What-
friend, that was real good out there. I think it's
mhm.
What's
It was
so
kind of,
fun?
I don't know, it was just kind of cool to see you in action for once.
It was impressive to see the Crimson Warrior.
I don't mean that in a bad way. Don't take no offense to it.
Of course not, Samson. It's just when it's you know.
With you, everything's an offense.
But
Including
then
the
would
sight
you
of
believe
you.
if I said it was impressive?
I appreciate it. Trust me, it's like I said. Well, I didn't say it, but I thought it. What happened? You know, those days ago, weeks ago. Yeah, weeks ago. That was a truth.
It was a few days.
No,
That's-
I'm talking about when we were on the
The
boat.
hydro flask.
I would
Yeah.
not
That
say
was
that.
still only a few days ago.
Yeah,
No.
No, that was
after
weeks.
the
That
2
was
weeks.
That was weeks.
No.
That was weeks.
That was after
It
the
was
2
like
weeks.
a week or something, wasn't it?
What?
Whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
after the
right.
2 weeks.
Yeah, okay.
It was after the 2
Okay.
weeks.
I forgot about the boat
days
weeks.
ago. A few days ago.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yada yada. Listen. I'm pretty good at what I do. So, you know, I was the top of my class for a reason. But I appreciate it nonetheless.
I roll my eyes when he says that.
Oh yeah, top of your class. I forgot that's the one thing that keeps us all here.
Literally all of.
Yeah, that's literally why we're here.
Not to
Listen.
brag, but like.
Listen, Pornculo, you can say that it was a fluke all you want, but I don't think most people were willing to stand up against the Hydrophats. Fuck. Hydrask. God damn it.
Yeah.
Nim has been saying it too much. I caught on. I think that's what it is.
Nim probably says it properly. I say it wrong.
The fact that you attempted to stand up to it, although stupid, was very brave.
You could have just stopped there. That's no big deal. Whatever. No, I appreciate it. Like I said, I think I did the right thing. But, you know, it's whatever. I'm not trying to. I just know that I'm good at what I do, and I'm not trying to be useless. That's the last thing I want to do. It's the last thing I want to be useless, especially in this party full of students with no adult, and we're on our own on an island that is uninhabited. We have no idea where the fuck we're going. We have no lead. We have no idea where the relic is, and we're supposed to bring it back to what?
Some prick of a
The
king.
Stupid king.
Student
Sure,
my
that's
ass.
his name, whatever. Point is, I'm not trying to wear you people down. That's the last thing I want.
You,
I mean, we probably would have left you if you were.
actually, I agree, but
Well, it's a good sign then.
I don't think any of us are holding each other down.
No, I don't think so either. And he's gonna crack a little smile.
But he's in the front, so none of us can see it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is his
sir.
tail wagging?
If you're unsure, roll for it.
Well, here's the thing. He does emote with his tail. So yeah, I'm gonna roll a deception check for my tail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And you guys, I assume you have to insight it to. Oh. You would
That's
have
one
to
of the
insight
DM
it.
numbers.
I'll inside that.
Okay. You have to be
Where the
10.
fuck is insight?
Oh
here
my
it is.
god.
Oh, I just hit it.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
Everyone except Hyala!
You have a tail, so that makes sense.
Oh, little brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
little brother.
Prin, he's kinda, you know, his tail is wagging in a way of emotional assurance, being that, you know, those words made him feel a bit better, especially being told that he did a good job, and also that, like, you know, none of them are, like,
He's so
like,
freaking
oh, yeah,
cute.
none of them are, you know,
None of them.
they're just as good. Yeah, there hasn't been any point where he's like, oh, this guy or they are useless. So yeah.
As much as he hates to admit it, for sense.
I swear to God, I get the feeling there's going to come a point where Prin is going to so cute kill Hyala at some point that she's going to end up slipping up and just saying, "What the Mylan key?" She's just gonna use Boris's word, and then she's gonna realize what she did, and she's gonna be like, "No, I can't turn into him."
Jade and not Kyala. Pretty sure.
No.
No,
Pretty sure.
I don't know, Jade. Does Prin's antics have an effect on Hyala?
She sees him as like a little brother figure.
and she sees
There
him
we go.
wagging his tail
and-
like a puppy.
And literally, Mylan key just translates to little one. So, perfectly acceptable to call a little brother little one.
Yeah.
I feel like one of these days she's going to say it and then be like, oh my god, I'm turning into him. I'm becoming him.
I'm leaving the party, guys.
I'm leaving the party. I don't want to go bald. Yella just thinks that the kinder you are, the less hair you have.
So, when Prince starts wagging his tail, Nim will just go, yeah, I think all you guys are cool.
I'll,
Motherfucker.
I'll nod my head to that.
Yeah, hey.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool
it's
is a relative term, I suppose. But
It's still wagging.
It is part of his name, Prin Coolo.
Oh, wait, Samson. Yeah, Samson passes too, which is really funny. It's just Celeste who does it.
I'm not paying attention.
Oh man. Okay, do I want to be a stinker or?
You
Do I
know
wanna
the
let
fucking,
Prin
you know
have
the
his
fucking
moment?
answer.
I know, but like, do I want to let Prin have his moment?
You want to let Prin have his moment. Next
You
time
want to
you can
let Prin have
bug
his
him.
moment.
Oh, yeah. I'll let Prin have his moment.
I'm gonna lean closer to Samson and be like, if we make it through all this, do you think it will go straight to his head, the glory and whatnot?
Considering the way his tail's wagging, it might cause a hornstorm.
What does the wag mean?
Yeah, think of it like a puppy.
A what?
A puppy, a tiny dog. You're not hearing this. I know.
A tiny dog.
I just
Yes,
want
he
to point
does.
out.
He does resemble one, I would suppose.
Oh, that wasn't me being a stinker either.
That wasn't you being a stinker. But when you were talking about, do I want to be a stinker? I literally was transported back to SpongeBob, but Samson just slides up to Prin and be like, Prin, you like us, don't you? No, you like us. He just
Anyway.
runs behind a tree.
So-
I do. I really like you guys.
So I do gotta admit, when I heard that other students were gathering from all these different schools, I didn't have much of a good opinion.
No kidding.
Why would you?
I mean, I've seen what those other kids in my school were like. Ugh.
Yes, I agree.
I couldn't
Sa-
trust them as far as I could throw them.
Samson just hears a very distant and ethereal, like back of his subconscious is playing tricks. I got you this time, Samson. Get me the tumbleweed.
Ew, what
Yeah.
the fuck was that?
Sorry, I had to mute because I was coughing. But yeah, Samson does have like flashbacks to those other students of his.
Let it be. I named the machine.
However, one comment that you made is that we don't got no adults with us, and I'm right here.
What?
Yes, I
Did
suppose.
you say that loud enough for him to hear that?
Yeah, I said that out loud.
Okay, listen, Samson. We're both adults. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in the people with experience, with years behind them.
I have
I
experience.
I do believe I have a lot of years behind me.
Listen,
You both of you know what I mean.
I doubt
Yes.
Celeste
See-
knows what you mean.
however, I don't think you know what I mean. I've been at this whole adventuring thing for about half a decade now. I ain't been no school learned kid since like just a wee bit ago.
Well, Samson, would you like to trade places with me?
What? Be born with a taste of silver in my mouth? Please.
Excuse. That's not what I meant. I meant literally. I meant where I am in the.
What? You want me to lead? Nah. You know
Yeah.
what? That's it. After that, I'm gonna be a stinker.
I would say that there's quite an experienced decision to not lead.
Yeah, no, I think I'm fine back here, but
Wait a minute. What do you mean by that, Celeste?
Well, if something happens, the one up front would likely be the one to receive it.
leader should be ready for that.
Or the one with the most armor.
You can go ahead and be the leader.
Okay, so this is the
Fine,
time.
sure. Okay, alright, no problem.
This is
with
the time you self-appoint yourself as the leader.
No.
Sure.
I'm
He
putting
did that
down
back
a
on the
vote for
boat.
him
Cough,
too.
cough.
that. Oh, you are, Samson.
Oh yeah,
can't
of
believe
course,
you
of
are.
course. You know what? You stay in front, and we'll be back here. However, you might want to keep from wagging that thing in front of these two, considering they might still be hungry.
What? Oh,
You're.
I'm just imagining him turning that bright red again.
bruh.
Like 4 S's.
Yes, for lack of a better term, it resembles a small dog. I believe a puppy is the term Samson used.
What?
You rat me out already. I thought you were
Stop.
good at keeping
He
secrets.
stops. He stops. He turns around. Now he turns around.
Nim goes,
are
we
you-
don't
are
have
you gonna
time to
keep-
stop. Keep walking and
Are
talking.
you going to keep walking as you turn around? Like, just walk backwards to
Yeah,
meet me
he's
eye to
walking
eye?
backwards. He's walking backwards.
Well, so much
A
for being
puppy.
ready for anything.
What the puppy? That is an
Please
insult
trip.
to me and my entire heritage.
What do you have against puppies?
I did not,
What
bro.
do you mean, what do I have against puppies?
Bro, NBHM, really? NBHM.
Shut up, man! What do you mean, what do I have against puppies? They're so
You?
small and loud.
And loyal.
My dad had a dog he called a puppy, but it was really big. It was like half the size of one of these owlbears, if I remember.
I mean, you could take it in a bad way, but, like, a puppy's an investment. You feed it right, treat it right, and you end up with a loyal friend that'll see you to the end.
Sounds like a relationship.
Jade, I'd beg of you.
Oh, listen, that is the most tame thought I've had about that.
Jade! Yo! Oh, Jesus. Anyway.
And
Listen, Samson. No, I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off.
he'll just put his hands up and be like, yep, you say what you need to say.
Listen, I'm not a bloody dog.
Nah.
I have.
No, you are a salamander,
What?
if I remember correctly.
Don't let that granny fool you. I have dragon in my genes.
They look just like regular pants to me.
Hey, shut up.
What?
I knew you were going to say that.
Did Samson say that in character?
Yeah.
Prince stops.
Okay.
Excuse me?
So Prin just stops as the owlbears keep going forward. It just like,
And he literally says to you, excuse me?
well, leader, don't you have to stay in front?
Nimas, when did this become a conversation about what race we are?
Oh,
I do not know, but I have
don't
an
know.
easy
When
answer.
they started calling me puppy.
Oh
dog.
yes, because you've never called anyone by their race.
I'm not. You call me a dragonborn. In fact, no.
No,
None of
we
you have
call
called
you
me
by
my
your
proper
name.
species.
You
But
know,
that's-
to your face.
Okay,
That's
oh, wait.
call me
So Nim goes, but
salamander.
have you called any of us our proper
Yeah,
name
nobody
except
has
Samson?
called me by my proper species as well. I do not see it as an insult.
Oh my god. All right. We've been through this before.
What are you?
Understand.
A seasonal? I don't get it.
An eladrin.
Ah, cool. What's that mean?
Elves from the Feywilds.
Oh. What the
A
hell
more
is-
primordial race, if you suppose.
Cool. What's a Feywild? Anyway, while you're all gabbing and shit, you know.
You physically see like Celeste's words just go through the holes of Samson's head.
Yeah.
Like
So-
completely over his head. It's like, yeah.
So while you're all gabbing and talking and everything, you didn't notice, but the bears kind of defaulted to walking back on the road again.
Mhm.
Because they got tired of walking through the brush, and I'd imagine at this point, Hiala stopped concentrating on keeping you all silent, so...
Yeah, it has
It
like an
was-
hour.
Yeah, it was about an hour. But like I think we got a good A good ways away.
Oh, up to an hour. So yeah.
Yeah. So you definitely got a good ways away. So by all means, continue. I just wanted to let you know you were back on the road.
Thank you.
As well, fuck off. The friend is done. He's gonna turn around and start walking faster. He's gonna speed walk.
Hey,
Hold on, wait.
Don't leave us behind.
Wait, Nim
Well, how
calls
about you
out.
just keep
What?
up?
So, if
We
you guys
need
recall,
your guidance to know where we're going.
Nim forgot what fuck means. So Nim calls back. What does fuck mean?
What?
Oh.
Well, you see, Nim, that's just another.
I'm hopping off.
term
I'm
for
hopping off the
special
bear when he
hug.
starts this. I'm actually speed walking with next to Samson.
Nim finally learns what fuck means in this context. Cool.
God damn it. Anyway. Ugh. Samson, why? You know what? No, never mind. We can do this another time. It's fine.
No. Ask me any question you want if
Piss
you're
off,
ready
Samson.
for the answer.
Piss off, Samson. Piss off, Samson.
Nim just straight up asked, "Did Samson upset you?"
Yes.
Did I upset you? I'm walking next to him. I'm kind of muttering it. Okay.
You're fine.
Nim offers him a cup of water.
May I offer you an egg in these trying times?
He's gonna take it. He's gonna take a big sip. He's gonna hand it back to you. Thank you.
Nim,
No problem.
take my spot on the bear. I'm walking now. I'm walking in front of Betsy Lee. Oh no.
Shay, you're dying.
Shay died. Oh no.
Shay's
Oh.
dying.
So I didn't hear anything except I'm walking in front of the bear next to Betsy.
Take her-
I told you to take my spot on the bear. I hopped off so
Okay.
you could rest.
Nim doesn't know how to get on a moving bear.
I'll offer Nim my hand to help you up.
Okay, Nim takes your hand, and now she's on the bear.
They are quite comfy, aren't they?
Yes.
Is Hiala isn't riding the bear, is she? She's still in the center.
Yeah, she's rocking.
And
I don't
what?
think she'd be able to ride Mr. Dink while she was like concentrating.
Yeah, but she isn't anymore. And what about you, Hiala? You?
Wait, is she
Sorry,
riding the
walking.
bear? I
No.
No, okay.
Or she hasn't gotten back on yet from whenever things went back to just being normal. Is one of the bears like open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dink.
There's
That
room on
is-
Dink.
Should go on in. And...
Samson, I apologize for talking bad about these things.
Yeah, don't worry. It
No.
it takes a bit to get used to ranching and cattling, but once you realize that they're just looking for something to help them survive, it becomes a little bit easier to understand them.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
I do
Stuff
not want
like
to.
this takes me back.
To what?
Hmm? Oh.
Takes you back to what?
My childhood.
Yes, I imagine that is what that phrase is used for.
Yep, it's been about 6 years since I had to give up ranching.
That is
What
a
was
good-
ranching like?
Oh, it was fun. Me and the other nomads, we'd we'd have a few cattle with them, bring us with us from place to place, get them some feed. You meet all tons of people on your way. It was the life. And considering that all you had to do was worry about what your neighbors were doing, you never had to worry about shekels or money in general. You're a community, a family. You looked out for each other.
Yes,
It may
I
not
can
be a
understand that.
rich life, but it's a good one.
Why'd you stop? Nim doesn't know. Nim has no tact.
You see, you hear Samson
Nim's
take a
behind you.
deep breath, and he just like he'll just stare at Celeste and just give a big sigh. It's like,
Yeah, I just like turn my head and look away when I see you staring at me.
reasons, you know, I had to go and do adventure and.
Like what?
And
Dungeon delving, really, but I was a hired gun for everything. Everything but, needing another man dead. That was a line of work I tried to avoid as best I could.
My dad's advice is if there's trouble in your business, make them go missing for a while. There's no business if they're not there.
Well, we don't seem like the business type.
I feel like most people aren't like my dad's business type.
I would imagine so. Who is your dad, by the way? So I know to never cross paths with him.
Yeah, he seems to be,
Fun
Yeah.
guy.
quite a, like, Samson quite actually gives, like, a very big, like, disgruntled noise when he thinks about Nim's dad.
Okay,
From all
so
of
now
these
here comes the
stories.
conflict. Nim can't tell you her dad's name without also telling you her last name. Nim didn't want to.
Well, that's the way
I'll
it be.
roll a D2. Hold on a sec. Heads I will, tails I won't.
What's wrong with?
What?
Well, she knows, we don't.
Yeah. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't put a space. There we go. Okay, I said tails I will, right?
You didn't
didn't
tell
say-
us that, nothing.
Yes. You're exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah, you sure did. Absolutely.
Mhm.
I heard it. You said, Tails, I will tell you my last name.
He's recording so she listens to them, right?
Yeah. Also, that immediate "yeah, you did" tells me no. Nim's
Yeah.
like, I doubt
You
you
did.
visit my country, so I don't think it'd be a problem. But if it comes up, I'll let you know.
Now, why do you doubt that? I think I might have come to appreciate traveling a little bit more. I might have to.
Well, you
pay
seem
your
like the type
family
that
a
doesn't
visit.
like posh and proper, and that's kind of all my country is.
Ugh. Sadly,
Yes,
that's a lot of what mine is too.
That does sound disserviceable.
It's
I
not very fun.
I might need to pay your family an extra visit then.
An extra visit? Why
I'm
would you
gonna,
pay them
I'm
a
gonna
first
like
visit?
turn around and look at Samson like, oh, what are you talking about?
How did he go from I'm gonna avoid these people to I'm gonna go visit them twice?
Right?
Yeah.
Well, no, like an extra visit, as in like I'm going to make more of an effort to go see them.
Yeah, we get that. So, Nim, I assume you are not trying to see your father ever again, from what it sounds like.
My father would be very pleased if he never saw me again. Though I would miss seeing my brother, though we have a weird relationship. I said hi to him like, what was it, 2 Januaries ago.
What the hell?
And is that all?
Pretty much.
So,
You see-
anyway, on that note, y'all go walking. And, Prin, you're still watching the front, right?
I'm up there with him.
Yeah.
Go,
Oh.
make me a perception.
Can I do that as well?
I mean, yeah, if you're focusing on being a lookout and not talking to Samson and Nim.
Well, it depends. So this is happening right now while we're talking?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't roll then. Oh, I didn't have to.
17.
He perceived.
So you look in front and stop as you see straight in front of you are a lot of very familiar buzzy noising things.
Hold on, can I do fireball?
Oh my god.
I'm walking.
they're
I'm
immune
walking
to it.
backwards, so I just bump into Prin. What? Why did you?
Um,
I'm like peeking under his like arm.
yeah. These fuckers again. Alright, here's the thing. I don't mind fighting, but I also don't like them.
Mm,
So,
Yala,
And they're immune to magic, the snails, she means.
Yala, could you do your sneaky business again?
Sneaky Pete.
She'll look at them a moment, think about it, and say, I can only do it twice without having a long rest.
Well, it has only been once.
We might not make it to another good night's sleep if we have to keep meeting things on the road here.
That is a lot of insects.
Fair enough. And she'll hop off the bear and cast it again.
By the
I
way,
suppose.
was that 15 minutes for Hyala? I'm asking the DM. if
15
that was-
minutes?
Yeah, so she
Yeah,
gets a
'cause-
short rest. Or 30. 15 or 30. I don't know
I
what
thought
it
it was
is.
an hour.
No.
Is it an hour?
No, because Kiala and Nim got on the bears a while back.
I'm
Well,
pulling up.
fair enough, but I'm a little confused because a long rest is 8 hours for most normal
No, we're
species.
talking about short. We're talking about short rest.
Yeah, see, short rests are supposed to be half of a long, as far as I understand.
No,
You're
it's
telling
at
me
least-
30 minutes.
At least 1 hour long.
Okay, so I looked it up and it said at least 1 hour.
Yeah, I just did as well.
I might have been misremembering it then.
I thought it was 15 or 30 minutes, so that was way.
Well,
I-
she got on the bear while you were talking, right?
Mhm.
You have not been talking for an hour.
Okay.
Why not?
Because you'd have to be talking incredibly slow for like the maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. You've been talking to stretch a full hour.
I
You
just
can
wanted
do
to
it.
check.
You can do it.
And she has 1 use left, so I don't see the major deal to...
Well, that recovers on long rest anyways. I just wanted to, if there was anything else she had that she wanted to recover.
Health?
She's back at full, isn't she?
No.
No, I got
She got hit.
Yeah.
It was only 6 points out of my 54, so
Oh.
there's nothing urgently wrong. But if I do ever get a short rest, it might be nice.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say for that, no, because she wasn't on the owl bear for long enough for a time skip, and you guys have just been talking.
Yeah, I just wanted to check, just to be sure.
So am I passing without tracing?
You can choose to do that.
I would like to, and then we dip back into the woods and.
Well, you haven't perceived what might be in the woods, so like, you know.
We
Remember-
can do that when we get there.
Well, I just want to remind you, a pass through the forest is actually the safest way to go through the forest. You're choosing to go into the unknown to avoid something on the road. Like, I'm just trying to make sure you understand the logic here. Like, that's where civilization is carved through a path. It's open. You go into the brush, that's where the animals live.
Well, right now the animals are living on the road. So
I
that's
mean-
just
I
what
mean, I mean, if there are things in the forest, then we're double screwed if we fight these things.
Yeah, so we should roll perception first since we're out of
if
it.
they see us.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they see you. But, like, you want to roll perception and take a sweep of everything to your sides and above you, by all means.
Would I have to stick my head in the forest to do that?
No.
Okay, yeah. I want to specifically like look into the brush and see if I see anything, because I
Cool.
want to dip into the woods.
We'll also do a perception check.
I'll perceive because I'm good at that.
Oh,
Okay.
Celeste's everything.
You know? You know?
So you said you were peering to your left and your right?
I'm peering specifically in the woods.
Like the
I'm so afraid of
woods,
what's about to
like
occur.
all around here and
Yeah.
here.
Like these,
all
because
that.
I want to try to slip into them and sneak around.
Well, I'm not... You'd have to be in the woods if you want to peer that far. Otherwise, you're looking...
that's why I was asking. That's why I
Yeah,
was asking.
you're going to be looking from your position 70 feet away. That's little...
70 feet.
If I try to sneak forward, would I roll a new perception check or keep that one?
You'd have to. If you snuck, well, no, you wouldn't have. If you're looking at the same area, no. If you're looking at a different area, then yeah.
Okay. I will.
Remember, it's a forest. There's trees above you.
Like a canopy almost?
It's
Shit.
a rainforest.
Well, I didn't stealth well.
You did
So
not
would
stealth
I-
well.
I'm gonna like
Oh boy.
walk up to here because I'm not a dirty metagamer. So I think I'm doing fine. Would the
got it
insects
on
see
the mic.
me? Would the insects see me before I peek into the woods?
Well, they're 30 feet away, so I'm gonna say no, not yet, but you're fucking close.
Yo, okay.
What is Bess doing? What is she doing?
I'm gonna roll another perception. I mean, not performance.
I think this is what she thinks scouting's like.
Okay. How do the woods look in this area? At least on the right.
Up to where you mark?
Well, as far as I can see. That's up to you.
They're a thing for Fog of War? Probably not. We're gonna treat
There
it.
is.
Oh, well, tell me.
I think it's the last thing on the GM stuff, but that's something you'd normally have to set up beforehand.
Yeah, you just have your own DC for how difficult it is.
Yeah, I'll just say that it's like dark vision, so. But you still don't.
Looks pretty empty to me.
Looking
Okay.
forward.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Very ominous.
Okay, I thought that was something coming from my house, and I was worried.
The fucking aliens are coming after you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go back to the squad. So the right side of the forest is fairly empty. I believe you could slip in and pass this mass of insects and whatnot.
I mean, I'll trust you.
And then
I've
we'll go
only-
with whatever the group does.
I've only scouted this far, and I will point to, here.
You
What
have.
is that?
That's real. This is so creepy.
What is that?
Only. I have no idea, honestly.
It's the beginning.
My dad is
Your dad is what?
watching a movie really, really loud.
Ah,
It's
well,
making that sound?
it helps
Yes,
the ambiance.
I actually have not heard a single thing.
It's
you guys
making
are
this
talking
murderous foghorn.
Anyway, yeah, no, you scouted to the left, you scouted to the right.
Right looks fairly clear to me. So I say we pass without a trace and pass without an encounter.
Hopefully.
Oh, roll your stealth.
As tempting as it would be to get another one of them shells. Well, we gotta get the spell first, yeah?
Yeah, she has to cast it, and then we get to roll our 10.
This
So
time
you're gonna
because
have
you're
to
so
help
close
off
to
that
something.
thing.
This time because you're so close
you.
to something.
about. Thank you.
You gotta have an 18. If you
Yeah, that
get
makes
within,
sense.
yeah. It's not like you're disappearing beforehand. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everyone's
So-
messed up.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, let's go.
No, that doesn't make it.
Let's go, baby.
depending on how close you get to something. So, you've got 15,
That's a 15.
19, that'll survive.
Okay.
33, that'll survive.
Night.
21.
21, yeah. So the
That's
only
nine-
one that's
that's
at
nine
risk of
plus
getting
two.
detected is Celeste. With
Well, wait,
15.
I will
wait,
cast
Prin
minor
hasn't.
illusion.
Well,
Prin
yeah,
hasn't.
so far. In so
What
far.
did I not do?
Roll your damn stuff. We sneaking past these bitches.
Man, you motherfuckers are alright.
You want to die in combat and
You want to
dying
die?
for it.
Yes.
You want to die in combat at 9:30
Oh.
Fine.
when
you
we
go
could
die-
definitely not
okay.
finish this encounter.
Is that plus 10 or?
Yeah, it's
wrong?
21.
Yeah.
Okay,
21.
so it's 19,
21.
'cause
That's
I
9
did
plus.
it.
That's 9 plus 10.
Okay, so
19.
Nim
21.
will what she'll do is she'll minor illusion on Celeste to make her look like a tree or a
What?
bush.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny. I'm just gonna like jump and like.
I can move
Okay.
minor illusion, right?
Okay. I think so. As long as you stay within a certain distance of it.
Yeah.
All right,
The
and
creature
I'm gonna.
use its action to investigate it to determine or meet in it.
Actually, I'm gonna get Dinkster over here, and I'm gonna be like, "Follow me, Dinkster. Follow me into the woods."
All right. Nim is still gonna cast minor illusion on you.
She's just a moving bush.
It's
Nothing
You know,
weird
the light
here.
hits and stuff.
This is gonna go great or terrible.
All right.
Either
that
way-
comment made me so nervous about the minor illusion.
Man, if only I
it-
had more level 2 stealth slots, I could just pass without traces and everything.
If it goes terrible, we're not gonna have to deal with the consequences this session.
All right. I'm.
Bruh.
So risk minor illusion or leave it.
I don't know.
I think it's better than nothing.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so minor illusion on Celeste to be like a small shrub, big enough to cover.
A small moving shrub.
You know, it could
It's
just
better
these
than a
things
small
are
moving
dumb.
person.
They're just gonna be like it's just the light reflecting off of it. You know, fam.
I think it'd be more understanding of a small moving shrub than a small moving person.
All right, so this is the plan you're going for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it goes bad, we're in combat.
So I just want to point out one thing.
What?
Uh-huh.
I told you you're in a forest, and there's a canopy above you.
Uh-huh.
You look to the left, you look to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have to specify?
No, Nim
looked
did
at
a
the trees
general-
upward?
Nim did a general perception check.
When did you do a general perception check? Because I don't remember that.
Right before Celeste did the specific one. I rolled a 18.
Well, I mean, general perception doesn't honestly tell me much.
I mean,
Like,
when
not
I was
trying
looking
to-
at the forest, I was looking at like anything we'd have to pass through, including what would be above our heads.
You didn't specify that, but I'll let
mean-
it slide, I guess. Sure, but
I'm not gonna say like I'm only gonna look at the areas we're not gonna have to deal with.
okay.
I can't see anything. I should take these goggles off.
Feeling my arm being twisted a little here, but sure, let's go for that.
I mean, I feel the same way. I rolled a 23 in perception check, and it seems like you don't want that to be the case. So you're like, oh, hold on, wait. But did you do this one thing so I can do the thing I want to do?
No, I said, so you got your left and your right and your top, and you said, I'm going to look to the right, I'm going to look to the left. Like,
Okay.
it's not me twisting your arm, that's kind of like not really listening, but I'll let you slide with it.
Where's my water?
So yeah, sure, I guess you guys walk past.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Cool.
Yeehaw.
Was there anything above, anyways?
Yeah, there would have been, but like, I'll let my arm be twisted this once, I guess.
Excuse me.
So I don't know, go back to role playing.
I didn't know it was a canopy until now.
It's a rainforest. Rainforests have trees, and they do have tops.
Okay.
So yeah, no, floor, but I guess is open again.
Well, that was fun, ain't it? Not dying and all.
Oh, whatever.
Listen,
It's
you
all
got
right.
you got an itch to beat up everything you see.
No, I don't. I just said I didn't want to deal with that. So, I'm fine of you guys to handle it that way. I'm just glad I didn't get you people in trouble because, like I said, I'm not good at sneaking around. It's not something I do.
You seem to
You're
be
fine.
much better at it than you give yourself credit for.
Yala also had your back.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah.
She just kind of nods.
He nods
If we are
back.
going to die in Zanzibar, I would rather it not be on an empty road.
Exactly.
Or in the mud.
Yes, the mud on the side of an empty road is even worse.
But if you
Exactly.
do, make sure you leave your stuff whoever passes by.
Oh yes, you have a shovel, correct?
Yeah, I found some initials on it too.
Do they resemble anything you might know?
The J and a B.
Well, that means nothing to me.
Justin Bieber.
It's Jack. It's actually the shovel of Jack Black.
No
Oh, I
way.
love Jack Black. Such a chill dude.
Oh, maybe one of these towns we run into, someone will know who the heck JB is, and we can
Or
do
they can
something
find
with that skeleton. Ooh.
Oh yeah, when is would we have any idea how close we are to the next town?
So the
well, you're on the-
rules were we go to the fork and then we head back the other direction.
Okay. I guess it's hard to know until we get to the fork.
Yeah.
which is in the grasslands, but you got to get out of the forest first.
Okay, so are we still here?
No,
It's the
you're.
dark green.
That's the marsh.
Okay, and this
Yeah,
is the
it
jungle.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have the legend
Okay.
on it.
Yeah, we
No, no,
were,
you're-
like,
you're fine. I
right
just wasn't
here when we started.
I just
I'd
wasn't
imagine
sure
we're,
if it
like,
was
right
the-
And
here.
at this point, you're gonna probably be I'm already said.
Yeah,
I'm
I
really
wasn't sure
good
if
at
it was
this
a
guessing
marsh
game.
that kind of blends into a jungle.
Yeah, no, it does kind of.
Yeah, but I meant like if it was the same legend.
Is there a legend on this map? I'm so zoomed in, I can't.
No, I don't.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no.
so. Just distances, miles.
Yeah, I can
Holy
get.
shit, that's like
Yeah,
300 miles.
yeah, it big.
Yeah,
And we've been,
I measured that shortest path. That's 80 miles.
bruh.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually only 15.1 feet.
Oh my god.
That's nice.
Damn. These owlbears are slow.
Damn.
So
That's
we-
like right short of 180 feet. Miles. Whatever.
I'm busy. I'm busy, Gene. Oh, thanks.
Wow, and we have the entirety of this to go.
Yeah.
God.
Jeez.
So yeah, no, but you got past. So what do you do now?
Well,
I don't know. I'm chilling.
you know, I'm real curious at what we can do with this here snail shell. I'm getting real excited over that.
You, well,
What
I'm
is
not.
it?
Really?
What is the significance of the
No.
shell?
Well, it apparently blocks out magic. So, for fellows like me and Prin, it helps sort of even the playing field.
I was just about to fucking cast Eldritch Blast on it on the back of an owlbear. That was so stupid.
Oh my god.
I was gonna be like, oh really? Let me test it.
Oh, by all means, go ahead.
brother, don't do it.
That might actually be really funny. Oh.
At least that's what Nim says.
Do it. We might get to level up.
I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose the owlbear.
Man, last time we skipped doing something stupid, we missed out on a big opportunity.
What was this
Okay.
stupid for?
Yeah, but Samson might actually kill us if Mr. Jank or Betsy Lee gets hurt.
That is
Yeah.
true. No, only if you hurt them.
I am casting Eldritch Blast at it. I would consider that hurting it.
So anyway, I didn't blast.
So anyways, I stopped blasting.
Man, no soup, no shell, no service.
Food, water,
Atmosphere.
Yeah, so I mean, listen, Print, you don't want any of this? I'll keep it for myself.
No, by all means.
All
By
right.
all means, Tamsin. I would love to, because we all know that the people. I'm sorry, that I am going to be the one in the thick of things. So I probably need it more than you do, actually.
That's why I'm offering it to you, but you
Do-
seem not to be too keen on it.
Do not change your
Am I
mind.
supposed to put the entire shell on myself? What?
You can make
No.
it drink it.
we
Change
get
your mind when you get hit with a fireball.
We get someone who can fashion together armor. Hopefully they're in the next town, and they're willing to do something for us, because, you know, that's how things work here.
Well, as long as I don't have to get rid of my own, that's fine. I'd be open to it.
You can get, like, a little reinforcement plate on your, and he, like, beats his chest a little bit. I was thinking of getting
Yeah.
the same little upgrade.
All right. Well, sure. I'm just whatever. I won't. What's the word? I won't complain. And I won't protest. So.
Maybe turn some of those spikes into a few daggers. Ooh, maybe some bullets. Haha.
I'm surprised it took you that long to suggest bullets.
Oh, I don't reckon this place is much for gunpowder, since a lot of countries ain't.
Do you think that the bullets would have an anti-magic effect? And if so, how would that... I'll say hypothetically, and I'm gonna like stare at Samson for a second with like a don't even think about it look. If I were to be struck with one of these bullets, would I be able to cast?
Well,
Depends on if it's through and through.
Mm.
you're asking the wrong person.
You know, Hyala, I would actually prefer that.
I got nothing but possibilities for this thing. I don't know how it works. I'd leave it up to, you know, someone who's well versed in magical research to know how anti-magic whatever seems to work.
You know, it'd be super messed up if you ground it to a powder, put it in a smoke bomb, so then all you had to do was throw it in like a group of mages, and then they'd
Yeah.
inhale it.
I've been
Not be able to cast.
I've been thinking about all sorts of applications for this
Man.
stuff. You have no idea.
If I get hit by that shit, I'm gonna be so mad.
Nah, Nim can use gust of wind to blow smoke in specific directions. You're fine.
Unless you have also been hit by it.
Oh yeah.
Also,
well,
I don't know
hope...
how magic wind works on anti-magic smoke.
Damn.
Yeah, it blow everything but the anti-magic parts. I assume.
Blows the smoke
So,
away, leaving just
yeah.
anti-magic.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Permanently
But
scarring the
point is-
land with anti-magic.
Don't throw it into like the group of mages that are us.
I mean, listen. Unless you give me a reason to, I don't think there'd be any issue with one of my anti-magic bullets finding its way to you.
Well,
And-
I
From our
Wasn't-
trip so far, I don't expect you to give me a reason.
wasn't suggesting you. I was just suggesting someone else who was armed with a similar weapon.
If we find any gunslingers here, I'll be surprised, considering these people don't even use coin.
I think guns are above the tier of coin in this land.
I don't know about that. I'm fixing to think that getting that much metal and that much gunpowder, because it ain't like arrows. 'Cause like a bow and arrow, you could shoot, and if you miss, there's a good chance you can just get that arrow back. Bullets, it's always a cost, and I don't think a lot of these people can afford costs like that.
Could you mend a spent bullet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I would imagine not. That'd be kind of silly.
That'd be sick. That would be sick.
Passive mending
You could,
after
like-
every battle.
Yeah, you could purposely just get overpowered ammunition and then just keep mending it.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, unless it's
technically-
anti-magic.
Technically, anything can be a projectile from a firearm if it fits in the barrel.
Well, yeah, but like, these aren't like one of those like pump it with gunpowder first. The gunpowder's all in the bullet.
Yeah, it's a cartridge.
It's a cartridge.
Casing, powder, hammer, peg.
Wing Wong.
They are percussion cap.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, what time of day is it? Because it feels like it should be like at least or past noon.
Yeah, no, it's about noon. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Slight past noon. Or, if Sanson wants, it could be high noon.
High noon. I want to look up in the sky and see the sun beaming down directly on us.
And he pulls out his gun.
With all the nothingness that's above us.
Oh yeah, all that nothingness I thought was there. Until I foolishly learned what a rainforest is like.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. What the hell are these green things we're going by anyway?
What's green?
I ain't used to looking up.
Anybody see, sand this color before? It's so weird and attached to itself.
It's all weird and brown, and it's got a bunch of green stuff coming from it. The hell kind of sand is this?
These trees are weak. Y'all got to see the shit in the Feywild.
It's certainly not snow.
Yes, it is quite far from it.
Find someone to do something with this shell. Find someone to do something with these feathers. I think after a little getting to know the creatures of Zanzibar, we might have a bit of an easier time.
Yes, we have made friends with the locals as it is, and I'm gonna go up to Betsy Lee and rub her chin.
Ugh,
Gonna get your hand eaten again.
nothing like Catalan.
Yeah?
And then Mrs. Jerry.
Does Nim say that out loud?
She's
In
like,
third
you know,
person.
I kind of miss Jerry. He was really cute.
Who is
Who
Jerry?
was Jerry?
Have I met him?
All right.
Jerry
I
was
think you
one of the
told me
birds
about
I met
Jerry.
last night.
Oh yeah, that was
What's a bird?
fun.
Hmm.
So Nim recants to Kiala what happened last night.
Because Kella didn't even see the pile of feathers because she woke up after Samson cleared it.
Yeah. So Nim's like, so essentially, while I was watching the campfire, a couple birds flew down. I said hello. Next thing I know, I'm covered in birds. And Samson had to help me get them off.
Yeah.
I made a friend named Jerry.
So she managed to wake me up in a rather weird way.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I heard your voice, but it didn't sound like I heard your voice.
You were sleeping.
Well, yeah.
I do not know if you could trust your own memory.
I'm so tempted to say, can you not just talk to other people through their mind?
You
Well,
say
it's
that
like-
through his mind.
It's like
She just uses telepathy to ask you, is this rude? I wasn't aware.
it's like you ever hear yourself think?
All the time.
Nim goes to Samson's mind and goes, is this not a normal thing?
Oh God, what the heck? Okay, did anyone just hear Nim right now?
Hear
No.
Nim what?
Anyone?
No.
Okay, what is that? What are you doing? This isn't a game.
I'm gonna go walk next to Nim and whisper.
Is there a problem, Samson?
Whatever you did, do it to Prinkulo next.
Can I
Nim
hear
nods
this?
and goes, there's nothing wrong, but to his mind.
Okay, so Kiala's on edge and like she's got her hand by her sword.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What? What's happening? What's going on?
I do not know. And I look over at Nim. Do me next.
So I feel like the jig is up. So Nim goes, I can talk to people telepathically.
I'm sorry. What now?
Okay,
That's
so Nim turns to Kiala, looks her dead in the eyes, and says hello to each. Does the same to each of you without moving her mouth to
I mean, like,
illustrate.
I'm not looking at you. I'm writing the bear.
Yeah, well, you can't hear Nim say anything, but Nim's not. Nim said it mentally.
This is not that uncommon.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Yeah, speaking of, I thought we would have had more telepathic shenanigans considering.
I forgot. Because it has never come up.
Like,
Except for session 0.
except for
Oh, yeah, I
session
forgot
0.
about that too.
You completely forgot about Barney?
Oh no, Barney's different. He's not.
See, it's funny
Well,
because
I
that
thought you meant
means that
Nim telepathically.
Nim could just
No.
like get all of our backstory if she wanted to.
No, but
Well, she
like,
can't read our minds.
No. Okay.
Yella's
Yes,
not
she can.
happy.
So Nim explains, it's not that I can read your minds. I can just talk to you without talking. Unless I cast a spell, but I wouldn't do that because that's rude.
Can we
in
respond in our own minds? And I'm gonna like stare at her intently.
Nim goes, unless I cast detect thoughts, I can't hear your response, but you'll hear it in any language that I understand.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this one. Don't you dare go digging around through my head.
Like
Yes,
I said,
would
I
say the
wouldn't
same.
without permission.
You don't have permission.
You most certainly do not have permission.
Okay, honestly, if Nim would have done it, she would have done it by now.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know
characters
that.
don't know
you
that.
could already know.
I trust you though.
Man, you are full of surprises. You got anything else you're hiding from us? Second family?
No more than the normal person.
Third set of toes?
Only on Thursdays.
I'm gonna
Huh?
look down. I'm gonna look down at her feet when he says that.
Of course, I jest.
Yeah, alright. You're, real good at changing our perception of you.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
Oh shit.
Nim gives a light chuckle and says, I don't know what you mean.
Hee hee
What
hoo
a bad
hoo.
line.
Honestly,
gonna-
I don't know.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't know
side eye
either.
her. I'm just gonna side eye her and shake my head like, don't even.
Don't poke the bear.
Honestly, me neither. You just seem to be full of surprises there. Nim.
Just Nim.
Nim, whatever your last name is.
Just Nim.
Well, just Nim. If that is your real name.
I stare at Nim when he says that. My eyes go wide a little bit.
And so Nim tells Celeste mentally, yes, it's my real name.
Okay. And I'm just gonna like quickly shake my head when I look at her.
Ugh.
My name is just Nim. Nim's my last name.
So, Nim asks, do you have a name that you go by that's not Samson?
No, Samson's the only name I've ever had.
I have a question. That
Okay,
might be
Samson
stupid.
J.
What's the J stand for? Stands for J.
Stands
Is your
for
father's
Jamson.
Samson? Samson Jamson?
Samson Jamson would be the best.
Mary Samson.
Samson
Celeste
Jamson
Aquila.
Merrymaker.
That's
I'm
a
gonna-
hell of a name.
I'm gonna like walk closer to what the fuck is this guy's name? Samson.
Jamson.
And be like, I have a question that's maybe stupid.
Yeah, well, there are
Is
no
your-
stupid questions.
Is your father's name Sam?
Oh man,
You
there's a can
You-
of worms.
you see something that you have ever rarely seen, and that's Samson at a loss for words.
Is this a hard question?
I'll be honest. As far as I know, yeah. I don't know. I don't know lime or lick of my father.
Interesting.
I thought you were gonna say I don't know how to lick my father, and I was like, what?
Brother.
What?
Do you know that
What?
thing that you're doing when you think and you kind of move your lip in a weird way?
Yeah.
That's what Celeste is doing when she hears that. So
Yo,
you
it's just like, I don't know your father's.
you are possibly
Is that what they
named after Sam, and that is why you are Sam's son.
Knowing my mom, yeah, she's got a weird sense of humor like that. And that's pretty much the only clue I got to, like, knowing who my pa is.
Where is the
If
joke?
that even is the case.
I do not get the joke if you are Sam's son.
I'll be honest, it's not all that funny. My ma, she's a little mischievous and quite reckless. I guess it comes with the merrymaker name, but she's got a weird sense of humor.
But yes, I'm in a similar boat. I've hardly met my father.
Does
Do
Celeste
you know
want
his name
to?
at least?
Does Celeste want to open the book and show Sam her father?
Nah, I ain't ready for that one.
Who is Sam?
No, the son.
Oh,
Yeah,
that thing.
the son of Sam.
You know, the serial killer.
Yes, I do have his name. My mother told me his name.
Oh, I never got around to getting that answer from mine.
Yes, it has not done me much good. But at least I have something to know. And like the face I had before is now like a little angry.
Andrew.
Like I'm really I'm shoving something deep inside.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure how much advice I can warrant someone who's been alive for... How old are you?
67.
Damn.
Just turned.
Yeah, so about, man, you've lapped me about 3 times at this point.
I have lapped you like a bowl of water.
No, more like a... More like a race.
Such as you or I, an elf or a human.
God, I gotta get used to talking to you.
Man.
Man.
Damn.
Ocean horse.
Yes, I was not named after my father, though, as you may be.
I don't know. But I'm gonna say this: not knowing him ain't done a lick of nothing to me. I could meet him tomorrow. I could never meet him. Don't mean much to me. Ain't got no
Well,
questions, no comments, no concerns.
I can't relate to that.
But he gets a 0-star review.
And we're definitely meeting him at some point.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe in.
Yeah, maybe in.
We're still alive.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna like stare at the road ahead, like an empty look. I hope I do not meet my father when you are around.
Oh, why? You gonna get shy?
No.
Don't worry, we're just friends.
Did you think you were something else?
I do not want you to see me like that. Kind of start crying a little bit, but like,
Jeez.
but not like
You
sad crying.
John cry.
Like
Ang-
I'm holding something back. I'm like holding anger back.
And
Only Nim had a hank.
An angry cry. And you know
Angry
what?
cry.
I think that's the perfect place to end the session.
yeah, that's where we're ending the.
Exactly.
As she starts crying, though, you finally see the forest starting to clear back to grasslands.
Let's go.
Congratulations! You survived the forest somehow. Do you know what that means?
More.
Level up?
We level up?
Yeah!
Oh shit. Okay.
I did not expect this. Suddenly, Prin just has a deeper voice.
I did not
I am
expect
more
this.
powerful than
I am closer to my goals. Look, I'm even growing bigger horns. Oh!
Seems like I got even bigger.
Celeste is even sleepier and edgier than before.
Oh god.
Well,
Ah!
I feel like a superhero, and then out of nowhere, a third gun just falls onto my lap.
You just look at Prin, and all of a sudden he starts sprouting a mustache. He's like, what? Where does this come from?
Mustache.
Oh my!
Like a frilly mustache.
Your curly mustache.
It must be
Yeesh.
whiskey kicking in.
You start getting a mariachi mustache.
God.
Ah! Yes! I'm stronger now! My tail can do even more wags!
Gosh, you
was
started
fun.
to sound like DePaulo.
First comes the mustache, then comes the smoothing of the scalp.
I mean, his scalp's already pretty smooth.
It's when you rub it along the grain. Yes.
Okay,
He has
well-
a scaled head.
Yeah, he starts losing his scales on the top of his head.
Oh.
They just
Well,
start
Eric is
falling
asleep.
out. Yeah,
Alright,
Jade has to
nice to
sleep.
sleep.
Have a good night.
Alright, homework for next week. Put all your level 6 stuff in.
Yep.
I'm doing that now.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
even, I'm not a veteran. I can't do that on the fly like that. I gotta look shit up.
Ask Eddie to help you.
I should. I'll do that now. actually.
Bran, I have a question. So,
Yeah.
you can learn another spell, right?
I think so.